Good morning, everyone. I just woke up. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. It was chilly last night. Me and Kenny just snuggled together. It was great. I just started the van because I seems to have a little electrical problem. I was supposed to just leave today to get to my kind of a little bit bigger road trip to the north. I'm in Prince George right now, which is the last big city before going up north. But I mean, like, my battery charging right now, but I do have a red light which you're not gonna be able to see because it's hard to see underneath my bed and all that. But I do have a red light on my Renogy battery, a monitor, and my fridge was showing like low voltage, which now it seems to be alright since I started the car. So I wonder, because the battery was I have two 100 amp, I think, EGM battery that my friend Chrome gave me last winter, and his battery was already, like, you know, a little bit older, not that much, but they stay in my storage too, which was not the greatest until I got all my electrical install. So they're not, like, you know, brand new. So I don't know if, because I didn't move so much in the past couple of days, so my battery showed like 63% this morning, which is the limit. Like, Joseph was like, you should not like really drop your battery so much, like that 60%, because it's not good for the battery. So and it's too early to call Joseph. Joseph is my guy who's doing my electrical, who did my electrical. It's kind of my go-to when I have question like this. This is the first time I didn't hear any song. Like, it's just like I opened the freezer to look I grabbed something, and I saw like a kind of like strange code, and I was like, what's going on? Like, the freezer is like really frozen, like things are still frozen, because obviously I didn't open the freezer last night. So I look on my little book with the code to say low voltage, and I look, I'm like, yeah, my battery are pretty low. I don't know if it's something to do with this. And so I start the car, and I look underneath, and yeah, I do have a red light. So but it doesn't affect my main battery, you know, of the van. I can still run, and you know, nothing seems to be damaged. I have juice coming to my freezer now, so I have juice coming from that showed that I have juice coming to the main battery, the main AGM battery. So I'm not sure if the red light was like, your battery are dead. Girl, you should do something. I don't know. So I guess we're gonna still travel. My plan was just to do a 1 hour of driving today. Find a nice little place, so I'm still gonna do it and call Joseph later on this morning and see if he's got an answer for me about that. I may just sneak online here and see if I can get like a little bit more information about the red light. But yeah, I don't know, maybe that's just me. You should it's been like 5 days that I'm in town here, not so much driving, so maybe that's my bad. I should have drive a little bit more. I don't know, we'll see. Okay guys, I just looked quickly online, and seems to be the Renogy red light is supposed to indicate low battery voltage. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out with Joseph. Maybe I cannot drop my battery, like, because he's told me like 60% is the lowest that I should put my battery off. And I thought that after, like, I could go lower than 60. It just was not good for the battery. I didn't know that at 60 my battery would be almost dead. Or maybe it's just showing me that the battery, I don't know, I'm as you can tell, me and battery and stuff like this, I have no idea. So we have a lot of driving today, so my battery should go back to 100%. Hopefully that red light's gonna turn off, and I'm gonna call Joseph later on and see with him what's going on. But yeah, all right, we're gonna go put some gas and go on a road trip. Oh, and last time we stayed at the beautiful Walmart, and as you can tell, a lot of people stay there too. Alright, I came in the back to grab my wallet with my money, and I just look under the bed and no more red light. And I was just, I don't know, like maybe 10 minutes of leaving the car on. And the battery on there showing, oops, I don't know if you can see, 68, almost 69%. And I can hear the fringe running. So yeah, I think I just dropped my battery too low. Yep, kitty. We did the mistake. Yep, big mistake. Alright, put some gas. And for the little bit of driving, I'm at like 79, almost 80% full. I put this sticker because the light, and when I sleep it's too bright for me.
Hey, thanks for the call. I'm just busy right now, could be driving. Just send me a...
I think he must be in the back country. I got this, unless he closes his phone when he's sleeping, but it's almost 9 o'clock, so he should be awake. Alright, I was trying to call Joseph, by the way. And for those of you who wonder about my electrical system, because I always get a bunch of questions about it, I made a video which I'm gonna link in the description for you guys if you want to watch it. But my 2 AGM battery doesn't run when the van is stopped, like, so it doesn't drain my main battery. It only grab power when I drive. So this is why, because I just thought about it when I was driving. I went in Prince George Tuesday morning. It's now Saturday morning, so it's been 5 days that I'm not moving so much, and I saw the battery going low last night, but I was like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna do a bunch of driving, it's gonna be all right there. Yeah, so my mistake. So the freezer is almost where I put it. I put it at 0 degrees right now. So it's still running, so I can feel it. But things are frozen. I made some ice yesterday. Wow, it's good. I filled up my freezer of like frozen vegetables, I'm gonna make some dumpling later on this week. Yeah, frozen berries. Hold on, I'm gonna close this because I'm not sure in like up north. I kind of heard that like fresh produce. Oh, hold on, Isa. The dog saw my cat, I think. So yeah, I heard up north that they have like some kind of fresh produce are like hard to, like they are expensive. So I was like, oh, maybe I just like fill up my freezer of like vegetable and fruit, so I have like fruit and vegetable if I need it. And I've been really enjoying some frozen berries inside my breakfast. It kind of give little like treats, frozen treats, really good. Hey, I was just sit there to have my breakfast. No? Why you always take my space? That's my place, Kelly. And I put the window covers so the dog doesn't bark at her anymore. You're so bad. You're so bad. Oh, okay. It's because your phone was off this morning. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, no, I had my phone on silent last night because it kept going off. So.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot to put it back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think what happened with the battery. So I woke up this morning. Sorry.
I didn't listen to your message if you left one.
Oh, okay. So I do have a problem with my, well, it's not a problem. I had, so this morning I woke up and I look at the fridge and the fridge was like showing like a strange like code. So I look and it was say low battery voltage and I could see that no like power was going from my main battery to the fridge. So I start the engine and things were back together. Thing was all right, and I look at my battery underneath and it was showing a red light. Like I had like a green light and a red one too as well on the energy control. And so I think what happened is my battery was too low, but I was at 63% on the gauge.
That's odd.
So I thought that like when I was at 60%, I still had some battery left.
Yeah, like that battery monitor, you should be able to go to 50% and you should be fine. Because the battery monitors, yeah, we set it up, so yeah, you should be able to go down to 50% at the very base.
I know the battery I'm not new to, you know, they stay in my storage too for like a month until we install them, and you know, your Chrome had it for like a year I think before me, so like I know all those little
there is that, yeah.
I know all those little thing adds up too, but just I mean like it's not a huge deal. I mean I just try to figure out like should I just never drop my battery more than 70%, you know, like how long can you like, oh but you have solar.
Yeah, it's different. So
yeah, because you make some, but I mean, like, can you spend like couple of days with not so much solar coming, like, and your battery will still be full? Like, because that was 5 days.
Yeah, for me in my van, if I do 2 days and I'm working on my laptop and I'm like doing everything I normally do, at 2 days I'm pretty well like, okay, I've got to go out and get some juice.
Oh, okay.
if I do it, yeah, 5 days will be a lot more. But it depends, like, on your consumption. Like, I saw I'm running my fridge, same as you, but then it's like.
Yeah, I know you have, like, you're running your laptop too, and I don't run my laptop on my main battery. It's on the Jackery. And I didn't plug the Jackery this week on my main battery. I was just using solder outside because I was like, oh, I know I'm going to be in town and not doing so much, so I was trying to kind of save it.
You should be able to get 5 days of sitting still with your van not doing anything.
Yeah.
But maybe you're not. Because, yeah, maybe the batteries are just been through hell and back. And
yeah.
They don't have the same capacity as they used to.
Mm-hmm. Alright guys, as you heard, I was just talking with Joseph, the guy who did my electrical, and just asking him a bunch of questions and his opinion. And might be a couple of things. You might think that the setup that we put here might not be 100% accurate. It might be because the battery there was not 100% like full when we set up that thing, or it could be that also it could be a couple of things, you know. It could be also that Chrome had his battery for I think a year before he gave it to me, and like I said, it was in my storage for a good month. So that obviously like would drain out the battery and could affect, you know, the battery, which I knew that, you know, like if those batteries will last me a year, they will last me a year, you know. It's, I mean, they were free. Like I cannot complain. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna try to not like lower them down more than 70% and see how everything work. So maybe this winter with the heater, if I see like I'm draining my battery way too much, I will maybe have to change the battery. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna let you with this today. It was not what I thought I will do today with you guys. I thought I would just drive and explore a little bit, but I think I'm gonna stay in this little town. It is a town with quite like quite busy, like, and I'm gonna upload some video here because I'm not quite sure how much like internet connection I'm gonna have in the next couple days. So every time that I see like I have some internet connection, I was like, okay, just upload a video or do something. So keep track on my stuff. And the one thing that I don't think I mentioned, but Joseph was telling me that I should pay a little bit more attention to this little gauge here. So right now my battery are at 12.8 volt. I was using the percentage because, I was using the percentage because it was just easier, and I told Joseph when he installed my fridge 2 weeks ago now or something on that, I told him, I was like, oh, I'm just like, I don't really like the 12, like the voltage, like, can I just look at the percentage? It was like, yeah, like at least you don't go below like 60%. But he asked me like how low was my voltage, and I said 12.2 this morning. He was like, oh, that's low though. So Chrome gave me like a little chart, which I'm gonna try to find online. It's on my older phone, and I'm gonna put on my new phone because I want to keep an eye on this. But I think the 60%, which the AGM battery, we shouldn't go drops below 60%. I think it's 12.4 volt. So I'm gonna try to keep my battery at that, not below this, and yeah, hopefully, and it's gonna give me an idea of the percentage. So if I just want to figure out the percentage, I can just with this. But yeah, live and learn. New system, new battery, new everything in my van. So yeah, a little mistake, nothing major though. I'm glad that I caught up like you know, in the morning right away and just start the van, no big deal. But yeah, just something that I'm gonna have to learn, something gonna have to keep my eyes a little bit more on it. Before I never add battery, I never add, you know, any system in my van, or you know, when I was leaving my car obviously. So I'm not used to all those things, you know. I was just like, yeah, if I wanted to stay and not move for like months, I was all right. probably with the system that I had, like when I was in Squamish, that I was not like riding, like not driving so much. That would have been a little issue. Not so much that I just have to like keep an eye and just start driving a little bit more. But it told me that in the winter, you know, can like every 2 days, that's his maximum for his van, is battery. So it might be the same for me. But yeah, we're gonna see that this winter all things would go. But yeah, in the winter it doesn't have any sorter, so he's just said that it's nice in the summer because he can stay still for as long as he want, as long as he got like sun. But he was saying sometimes he's just tired to be in the sun, so he move in the shade and he lose his sun power. And right now it's cloudy, so I will not even have sun. Like right now it was nice and sunny this morning, and now it's cloudy. I don't know if you can, there you go. So I will not have any sorter right now anyway. All right, live and learn. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you with this. I hope you enjoy my little adventure. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned something with my little mistakes once in a while that I do on my little thing. That's what my channel it's all about, and just showing you my journey, you know, in van life. I don't pretend that I know all the answer, that I know everything. I'm just sharing my journey. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Love you.